Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video. And today we're going to be talking about everything that has to do with the Arsenal, the takeover. We're going to be talking about Folarin Balogun. We're going to be talking about all sorts of stuff. But before we begin anywhere else, I put a link to a little video, and I'm going to play a clip for you guys.
Speaking of great strikers, who would you put in your Mount Rushmore strikers?
Just to let people know, Mount Rushmore, there's 4 heads on there, 4 presidents. And right, for me, Presidente number 1, Henry. Legend to the game.
Do me a favor, guys. If you guys want to watch the rest of the video, go to Danny Devil of the Details channel, and you can go watch the remainder of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to his channel, and that's where you can watch the rest of the video for this video right here, the Mount Rushmore, Egal's Mount Rushmore. Right now, thank you for that, guys. Now let's get into the topic of the video today. Topic of the video today, we're going to be talking about the Kroenke out movement and how Daniel CK has put his name in the hat in that movement. Henry has joined that movement, and now you have the likes of Henry, Vieira, and the legend himself, Dennis Bergkamp. So all 3 of them joining in, and you also have another former Arsenal player possibly joining in midfielder Flemini, right? And yeah, so those are the guys who look like they're most likely going to be joined. Do me a favor, guys. Smash a like on the video if you haven't already smashed a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we're going to get started right now. Bang. Hey, let's go. Let's get it going, people. How's it going? How's everyone doing today? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video. And I'm here with Sahal and Good Express. You guys can unmute yourselves whenever you're ready. There's a bunch of things to talk about, but I thought we were gonna start with the less meaningful things, and then we'll work our way up to the more meaningful things, right? So first things first, there is a story about Joe Willock and his future at the club being linked to the future of Emile Smith-Rowe. Now, this to me is quite wrong. I don't think these two should be linked. So the story is Joe Willock's future is connected and directly involved with Emile Smith-Rowe's future at the club. Basically saying if Joe Willock ends up staying, we might have problems with Emile Smith-Rowe's contract situation. But if Joe Willock ends up leaving, it's gonna free up more space for Emile Smith-Rowe in the team. Personally, in my opinion, the two should not be connected. The two should not be spoken about in the same breath. You have Joe Willock, who's found his level over there in Newcastle, and you have Emile Smith-Rowe, who's playing absolutely amazing over here at Arsenal. They're 2 different players, 2 different names, 2 completely different skill sets. I wouldn't say their skill sets are the same at all. I would say Joe Willock is more of a guy late in the box, and Smith-Rowe is more of a creator. And I want to know what you guys think. Thoughts, guys, in the chat. Let me know. What are you guys saying, bro?
Sorry.
Go on.
Well, like you just said, Egal. If that's the case, then whoever's the front runner of this whole deal, in terms of the guy that's saying this, the man at the top that's saying that we can only keep one of them, he needs sacking immediately. The fact that you'd even put Joe Willock in the same conversation as Emile Smith-Rowe is a joke, for a starter. And second off, if you have to pick between the two, why is it even an option? It's an obvious decision. Willock is a good midfielder for Newcastle level, just like how I think Ceballos is a good midfielder for a Sheffield United level. He ain't good enough for Arsenal. Smith-Rowe's proven that he's good enough for Arsenal, whereas Willock hasn't. So again, whoever's putting them in the same bracket, whichever guy at the top of the club is basically giving us the option of one of the two, he needs to be seriously looked at, because he has no idea what he's doing, obviously. That guy's obviously out of his depth.
Yeah. So for anyone who hasn't heard the report, they're saying that Joe Willock's future and contract talks involved in Emile Smith-Rowe. So we have contract talks in with Emile Smith-Rowe, but Joe Willock's future does hamper that situation. So basically, Sahal, if Joe Willock does stay, it's going to be difficult for us to tie down Emile Smith-Rowe on a new contract. I don't know how those two are even connected. They shouldn't be, but you know how we do things. We're a 2+2 club. Everything has to do something. Everything is somewhat connected to the other. What do you think?
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not sure about this. I will say it kind of makes no sense. Like in general, like why does it? I don't think it makes sense. Honestly, I think we're looking to sell Joe Willock, and this is just a rumor, just a random rumor. It makes no sense. And even if it was a choice between the two, the choice is obvious. It's too obvious. It's just. I think it's just paper talk. I think it's just journalists having too much time in their hands. I think it's just complete rubbish, to be honest. Like too much time on the hands people have, man. Like Joe Willock, can he be good for Arsenal? Maybe, you never know. But right now the choice is obvious. It's not even close. Like Joe Willock, he would be good player for bottom of the league Newcastle, but he ain't Arsenal level. Can he get there? Only time will tell. And Arsenal, we don't really have time to develop him where he needs to be good right now for us. Newcastle, they can probably afford to keep him around because he's scoring goals for them. But Arsenal, he's just not good enough. End of story.
Okay, I want to ask the people in the chat. You got people saying this is utter nonsense, rubbish. They don't believe it. We got my guy here saying yes, sir. I genuinely don't think that this story is true. I feel like it's one of those stories where it's 2 + 2 equals 16. Like, how did this even come together? It makes no sense in my opinion. They just came up with complete nonsense. And I think you guys are right. If this is true, and that Joe Willock staying at the club means Emile Smith-Rowe might sign a new deal, we have serious issues at this club. Serious issues. And those issues are not going to get solved overnight if this is true. This is absolute banter at its highest level. We have a guy over at Newcastle firing 3 goals, and now we're saying if he comes back, we might not re-sign Emile Smith-Rowe. Are you kidding me?
No, that's just stupid. I don't think it's true, man. I don't think it's true. We can't be that banterous, honestly. I don't think it's true. We usually
I think
lately,
we can. I agree. I don't think
we've
it's
been
true.
giving. To be fair, lately we have been giving our young players new contracts. So I don't see that happening. Like I see maybe. Look, call me crazy. Look, I honestly think this is more likely. We keep both of them. That's more likely, and we give Emile Smith-Rowe a new contract, and we don't get Odegaard. See, that's more likely scenario to happen because that will save more money. Why would you not give Emile Smith-Rowe a new contract? It literally costs you less money to give him a new contract than sign Odegaard because we need the cam anyways. So also with the Odegaard situation, you can tell 1 + 1 does not equal 6, 7, whatever number. The real situation is between Odegaard, Joe Willock, and Emile Smith-Rowe. And if you were asking me right now, we are most likely, and it's such an Arsenal thing to do, we call back Joe Willock and give him another try.
Yeah. I hear that. And everyone watching right now on Twitter, do me a favor. The link is in the chat. Come join us on YouTube. I'm going to be ending the video now on Twitter. Now, the people watching on YouTube, guys, I need to ask you guys a question. Obviously, we know about this. We know about these young academy kids, and we want to keep them. We don't want them to go anywhere. But there's another academy kid who just signed a new contract, right? Yeah, and you guys know him by the name of Folarin Balogun, the only American that we want to keep at the club. I personally think this kid has a bright future with the club. Hopefully he hits the ground running sooner than later. And he already has scored a couple goals this season. He's already been involved. Balogun, I want to ask you guys, how are you guys excited, or is it a PR move to drop it now? Because a lot of people are not happy. They're like, you know what, this is a PR move. You could have dropped it 2 weeks ago, just like Thing said. Fabrizio, he said this deal was done 2 weeks ago. What are you guys saying about Balogun's new contract? Is it a good thing, bad thing? Obviously, it's a good thing, but silly question to ask if it's a good thing. Is this what we need right now?
Go on.
Yeah, no. I think I agree completely. It is a PR stunt. It's damage limitation. The club, every single club does it. It's not just Arsenal. You know, the PR teams that are hired by these clubs are paid millions a year because this is what they do. They're good at it. This is their job. But I'm just happy that the fans are beginning to see past it. I think 3 or 4 years ago, we'd have fell for it. We'd have been so excited with the signing of Balogun that we'd forget about the Kroenke thing. And I think a few people have forgotten about it, but there's people out there reminding people. You know, there's Arsenal fans out there on their Twitters and stuff saying, yeah, great that he signed, but the main motive right now is Kroenke out. Let's not forget that. So I don't think they can do anything at this point. I think there's no way, other than us winning like a Premier League or a Champions League, there's no way the fans are going to get behind Kroenke anymore. Even if he goes and buys Haaland in the summer, it ain't going to happen. So for me right now, there's nothing they can do. But in terms of Balogun signing, I said it ages ago. I always knew he was going to sign. Everybody said that he shouldn't sign. Everybody said that he's greedy. Everybody said this and that. For me, it was, again, PR. I think Balogun always wanted to stay. He never wanted to leave. He never wanted 100k a week, let's be honest. That's just stupidity. His agent isn't that stupid. He didn't even ask for that much from Saka. And Saka's better than Balogun right now. So I think that was just a bunch of rubbish, really, just to try and get, Balogun to be hated, to try and force him into signing a contract maybe he didn't want to sign. But yeah, I always knew he was signing. I think every single fan that criticised him, every single fan that called him greedy, every single fan that called him a rubbish footballer without even watching him play, hang your head in shame. Because when he begins to play more games and when he begins to prove you wrong, I'm going to be laughing in your face because I've said it for ages. I watch the under-23s a lot. He's a baller. He's better than Eddie. He might not have as many goals at under-23 level than Eddie, but he's better than him. So we'll just have to see what he brings.
We know what who he is. We know a little bit about him. We've seen him play in the Europa League. We haven't seen him play too much in the Premier League, but hopefully he can get more game time in the Premier League. So, what's your take on it?
What, like when said, when he was gonna leave, that I thought he was gone, but I'm happy he's staying and he signed a new contract. As Gunnar said, this is just PR. Romano tweeted this time ago. He signed a new contract time ago, so this is just a PR move trying to get us fans happy. So fans, don't fall for it. I mean, he's a good player. Hopefully, he gets in the side, and I'm happy. But like as Gunnar said, we need to concentrate on the other American. Ironically, we need to concentrate on the other one and get him out of the club. Not this one, but oh my God, it's getting confusing now. Like, we need to get rid of Josh and Stan. And that's
Listen,
the main
I hear that. You know what? We're gonna keep this part short because we got bigger issues to worry about, right? But when it comes down to Balogun, it's just a good thing that the guy signed, and we move because it shouldn't be an issue. We shouldn't have issues trying to sign young players to long deals. They should do that. They should do that just willy nilly. It should be second nature. They should want to stay at the club. No matter what, it shouldn't be a situation where their heads are turned or they're looking abroad or they're looking to other teams. And you know what? It didn't look like he had many options, and I'm happy. We had him here since a young kid, and now he's signing his long-term professional contract. It's good to see. It's good to see, right? Now, what else is there? There's a couple things. There's a couple more things that I want to talk about. But guys, I'm gonna first throw it over to you, Gunnar Express. Gunnar Express, have you seen anything lately that caught your eye?
I mean, other than Daniel Ek and the stuff about that, then no, not really. But I'm presuming that's what you're talking about. But yeah, the Daniel Ek story this morning, obviously waking up to see that was quite nice. But right now, I'm going to keep it as what it is, paper talk. Obviously, I'm very excited for it. I'd love to see Daniel Ek come into the club. And there's a lot of things that people are worrying about, mainly the money issue and how much he's worth. People need to remember that, yes, football in a few years will be, the money will be more than it is now. You'll be spending 500 million on players probably. But Daniel Ek is the owner of Spotify. His value, his own value will only go up because that's, his monetary value is about 4 billion right now. That's not just going to stay where it is forever. That will go up or down depending on how well Spotify and Arsenal do. So what we need to hope is that we as a club can make him enough money and that Spotify can keep making money in the way it is to increase his value to benefit us. And I mean, the thing about Henry's great. Obviously, they're not going to offer too much money towards it, but the footballing aspect of it is amazing because I've been calling out for an Overmars or someone like that to come in, and I think they will bring Overmars in. They'll be able to convince Overmars to come into this club easily. So if he's appointed as owner, or if he buys the club, sorry, not appointed, but if he buys the club, I expect to see Overmars come in. I expect to see Henry, Bergkamp, Vieira, and hopefully Flamini as well, who can obviously give that financial backing, because he's worth, I think, about 2 billion himself, and obviously his company's worth about 15 billion. So just that added bit of funding could obviously help the club massively.
Yeah, I think he's the first Arsenal player to. I think he's the richest ever Arsenal player.
Yeah, he is easily.
Yeah, so he could buy the club himself with the consortium. He wouldn't even need Daniel Ike, I think. Am I mistaken?
Yeah, he probably could. I think he'd struggle to keep it for a while, but I think he could on his own. But I doubt he would. But obviously, yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Obviously, he's worth a lot of money, and that can help. So
Yeah. The way the world's going, I wouldn't be shocked if Nicki Minaj calls out Egal next week. Man's always getting to beef with rappers.
Yeah, Egal.
You guys seen that?
Can we
Yeah, I've
talk
seen
about
that, man. That was funny.
Egal doesn't mix well with rappers.
that was
Yeah.
funny.
Next topic. I'm joking.
Yeah, next topic. So yeah,
No, I'm joking, bro.
Flamini is an interesting take because out of the whole consortium of guys who are millionaires, he's the only person who would be in the billionaire bracket, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than obviously Daniel Ike, but yeah.
Yeah.
In assets, yeah.
Egal, I just did some research about Daniel Ek and what's it called on his shares on Spotify.
Flamini's now net worth is 30 million, you know? Flamini's net worth is now 30 million. Did you know that?
Yeah, but that's in.
I think that's more his company than his actual net worth.
His assets.
He's got a lot of money though.
Yeah, Egal, I did some research on Daniel Ek and how much he owns on Spotify. He owns about 9% of the company, but he owns 37% of the voting rights. So a financial expert, he valued the company. The value of the company Spotify is 60 billion. So he valued Daniel Ek's voting rights and his shares. He goes like, this guy can easily afford Arsenal. If he's willing to sell his voting rights and a little bit of his shares, he can easily get more than 10 billion off it easily, because Spotify is a company that is growing and everyone wants a part of it. So he can easily get like around 10 billion for his assets, or he can put it in. He can give it to Kroenke, or he can sell the assets slowly, or he can do other things like that.
Okay, so when he reaches out to these three Arsenal legends, and you see Henry, you see Patrick Vieira, you see Dennis Bergkamp. To me, you know what this screams? This screams he wants the best for the club. Because when he's getting people involved who generally played for the club in the past, a consortium of people who their interests are in football. This is nothing like what we see. This is nothing like what we see in regular football nowadays. You don't see owners coming out of the blue like this. This is a lot. This to me shows, take care. Yo, Sahal, your sound is you're gonna have to mute it. But yeah.
I'm muted.
For me.
Big up the man then. Work on.
Hey, what's good? Yo, your sound is bad too, man. What the hell's going on with yours?
Is my sound bad, yeah?
Yeah, it's an echo.
All right, let me come back in.
All right. But yo, CK, what you saying?
I think for me, his first priority is to get the fans on side to make it like more appealing to want him. With him getting Henry in this, I think it's more of a PR move to me than anything.
You think so? I think personally, I agree with you. I think it is a PR move, but at the same time, I also think he generally cannot afford the team by himself. He needs other people to help him out, and he's willing to even put fans on the board.
Yeah, but these players he brought in are only worth like 200 million collectively.
Yeah, they're not being brought in for the money.
They're being brought in.
I know.
They're being brought in more as like football people to be part of the.
I was just saying this. Yeah, I wouldn't want him to take over Because short term it'll be all right. Don't get it twisted. Short term it'll be good, innit? Like with this guy, innit? Short term, but long term.
Any better now?
It's going up.
Yeah, that's better.
Players start getting more expensive. You know, but he's not going to be able to afford it. And let's be real, he's not going to bring his Spotify money into it because that's not his money. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not his money. He's the CEO of Spotify with someone else, fam. And what he's going to accept? Can I take 10 billion out of the company to put it in? Nice. You made the decision, bruv. Why are you bringing my company in? Why were you bringing our company in? You're the one that fucked up and made the decision, bruv. I'm not risking my 10. I'm not risking even $1 billion, bruv. I don't know football, so why am I risking it?
No, but I'm hearing he does know football. I'm hearing he
knows football, but does his partner know football? The one who he's co-ownership with the Spotify with.
Do you know do you know what he's doing, bro? He's not going in with his co-owner. He's not going in.
No, what I'm saying is,
What? No, Cam, let me just explain.
I'm not saying he's going in with his co-owner. I'm saying in the long term, long term, yeah. Short term, it might be all right. Short term, it'll be great. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, but I give it 5-6 years time. Like I said, when players start getting more expensive, and he's starting to have to bring more money out of his own pocket, he's gonna start losing money himself. Where is he gonna get the money from to back him up? Because Spotify, his company, the one who he's not the owner of Spotify. I'm saying he co-owns it with someone else. He don't know fuck all about football. He's not gonna be like, yo, I'm bringing, here, have 10 billion. Yeah, it's cool, but no, bruv. He's like, bruv, I don't care, bruv. I had nothing to do with this. Do you get what I'm saying? You're the one that wanted to do it.
Yeah, but billionaires love money, my guy.
No, but why does it matter?
Listen, I'm telling you right now, the guy is worth 3.8 billion. If the reports are true and the guy is going to sell up for 2.15 billion, do you not realize that is more than half of what he's.
No, but it's not what's going to go up. He's not what's going up as we speak.
His net worth ain't got, Spotify's net worth going up, bro. Spotify, don't get it twisted. He's not. Spotify is.
Yeah.
No, he is.
Why?
At the end of the day, 3.8 billion pound. We are worth 2.15 billion. Yeah. Take that away. We are left with basically 1 point whatever billion pound, fam. Are you telling me 1 point whatever billion pound for the future is enough? We're gonna be at the bottom, fam. Do you know how many owners have more than us?
Let me
but
just,
don't forget, Cam, the company, Arsenal always makes money. We are still a self-sustaining model at this precise moment right now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Why does it be all right? Long term, it will fuck up.
Guys, Kesh is saying, why does it matter? It's more important for the person who owns the club to make good footballing decisions than spend outrageous long term. We are screwed under Kroenke anyways. So what does it matter?
Look, don't get twisted yet. I'm not arguing the fact that I want him. I don't want him over Kroenke. Yeah, I'll take him over Kroenke all day, every day. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying it from a fact where if we take him over anyone else, like I'm not saying Usmanov's gonna now consider leaving Everton, but look how much money he's already spent in Everton themselves. He's not going to bring that out. But Usmanov or Dangote or whoever it was, bro, I was saying it on my stream, bro. Why are we the only club, that I've never talked about when it comes to one of these actual Saudi or these princes wanting to take over?
No one's talking about Manchester United being sold right now.
No, listen, but no. I'm talking, listen. Why are we never in a conversation for like a Saudi prince or someone like that? Someone who doesn't have nothing to do. So if he owns us, the only thing he's got to worry about is us. Because the money, he don't have to worry about. He's a fucking royalty prince, bruv.
Okay, so you don't want Daniel Ike. You want someone with more money than Daniel Ike.
I'm not saying that. I'd rather have someone who's going to come into our club, because I believe that Daniel Ike, he's still got Spotify. So that's a bigger that's right now, worldwide, globally, that's a bigger company than Arsenal. Yeah. If Dangote comes in, obviously will he put Arsenal first? It's a big risk, maybe not, but he might. Like I said, Usmanov's not coming in. That ship sailed. The only other thing I see, the only other one that's better than this guy, really and truly, if it's not going to be Dangote, is one of these Saudi princes and stuff. But we're never talked about by them. Why? This is what pisses me off. Why?
Cam, it's
No,
not
so
like
I'm
that,
next.
though.
So let me go next. So I'm next. Okay. Just give me
No,
that.
one sec, bro.
No, no, 1 sec. I have my turn. No, I have my turn. Okay, what I want to see is with Daniel Ike, okay? I'd rather have him than a Saudi Arena because what he said is he's going to have the fans on the board. He's going to get 3 players that know the ins and outs of his club.
Can I say one thing about that 50+1 rule? That ain't going to work in Britain. Just know that, yeah. That will not work.
Can I say no, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. All you need to do is
I'd rather have a stake in it. That's better.
How about this? Yo, I thought about the 51+ rule. And by the way, Ring Saeed. Yeah. I was gonna say, yo, do you want Ring Saeed instead?
Yeah, bro. He's gonna be mayor of London soon, so hell yeah.
All right, but yo, enough about that. What I was gonna say was, how about this, guys? You know how we're talking about this 51+ rule? They're never gonna agree to that. But how about this? You put 2 fans on the board every year, and you rotate them every 2 years. So you put 2 board members.
Do you know what it is? I know. Fair enough. Yeah, I've come on.
What you gotta do is bring.
Tesh was so angry he came on stream.
It's gonna be a board.
I've been bare negative about this. Yeah.
I
was also saying on my stream as well. The upside to it, yeah, there is an upside. Don't get it twisted. It's if he does bring on the Henry, your Bergkamp, and your Vieira, yeah, for the club to be run, that would be better. Because I'm not being funny. I know Bergkamp, Henry, and whoever it is, Vieira will go to a man like Edu and say, bruv, you're dead out. Bye.
Get out.
I know they're gonna go to a man like Arteta, like, bro, look, no disrespect, but this is not you right now, innit?
Yeah, shit. Bye.
You know what I'm saying? I do believe if that was to happen, that they would bring a major impact on our team itself. For me, you need to have Henry somewhere in the coaching system because his aura itself will bring so much out of the players, I reckon, and have Bergkamp and Vieira as the higher, someone higher. But the only other thing I see possible, yeah, where we'll be financially cool with it, is if we was to bring Flamini on board, but not just Flamini because he's not worth it, his actual company. And if his company accepts the worth of it, which they won't.
It's not.
But why though? Because Arsenal still makes money.
Bro, listen.
Yeah, but we make money. But we want to. I'm being funny, yeah. I want to be competing with these lot. As much as our motto is not to be spending money, I'm sorry, we have to be. I'm sorry, Arsenal can't be living in the 20th century still, bro. Unfortunately, we have to be this team now. We're gonna have to. If you man are serious, yeah, about actually being the Arsenal we used to fucking be, yeah, and you're serious about it. Unfortunately, as much as our motto is, unfortunately, we have to become a team that not every transfer window, but when we go into a transfer window, they're actually saying, here's 200 million, here's that. You got that money. Because if we don't do that, the money we bring in is not enough.
This 200 million is not coming from Roman Abramovich. It's not coming from the sheiks at Man City. These men have not put in money in their club since like 2018-17. So this is not owners putting in money. And to say that, why is Arsenal not one of these clubs who are getting linked to takeovers from these rich billionaires? There's a reason why that's not happening. There's not many people that can come out and buy and spend billions on a club. When the Sheiks took over Man City, they only paid 500 million. That's nothing. Now the club's worth 2 billion. It's not easy. You can't just go in and say, I'm going to put down 3 billion on a club. And another thing is, if someone's coming in to bid for Arsenal right now, they're not going to put 3 billion of their own money into Kroenke's pockets. There's other ways and means of getting this deal done, whether it's the way of teaming up and getting other people on board and going into a partnership, or they're going to take loans out against their assets.
That's what I think.
To get the deal done. He's not going to pay 3 billion of his own money. That would be ludicrous.
What, so you actually believe a man like Stan Kroenke is going to accept any of that? Let's be real. A man like fucking Kroenke is going to accept that. No,
any of what? You're not listening. Accept any of what? He's getting his money. He is getting his money. So what's there to not accept?
But is he getting it all in one? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, but the person ain't going to spend 3 billion of his own money. They'll take out loans against their own assets.
Then he has to spend back his money that he can be investing in Arsenal to pay back loans. You know, this is a whole fucking roundabout.
It's business. That's how business works. That's how business works. You think rich people go and spend 3 billion of their own money into a new venture? That would be the most stupidest thing you can do as a businessman.
Also, one last thing I want to say before
half of your net worth just gone. Come on, man. It don't work like that.
I just want to close the statement. Okay, this is communist facts. Okay, if you want to start a takeover, look who blocked it. The government itself intervened with the Premier League, saying, "Listen, we don't want them coming to here and invest in a football club." The government itself will intervene again. Imagine if the government would let one of the biggest images of his country, football in this country, also to be taken over by the Saudis. They would never allow it. It's a fact. So we've got to accept that Daniel Ike is the only realistic person that's going to come and take over Arsenal. Get Patrick Vieira, get Bergkamp in, but I don't want.
It's not even the government. It's not even the government. It's the top 6 that intervene in that deal. The top 6 didn't want that deal to happen. It's not the government. They've seen what Man City's come and done. They've seen what Chelsea's come and done. They thought, really, can we afford to let another team come and be this part of this big revolutionized league that they've got where it's just 6 teams challenging? Imagine the 7th one now. That's one spot gone. It makes it more difficult for you getting into the top 4.
No, but that's the point. No, but I agree with you, Kesh. But my issue there is, and I agree with you, I don't think a Saudi prince will ever be allowed to buy a club in England again. But by that logic, Arsenal are already in the top 6. Well, not obviously right now, but in terms of the big 6, so maybe some of them would just say, "Fuck it."
But at the same time, do you have 5 teams?
I don't. They won't. No, 100%. They won't let it happen. I'm just saying, like, there's a hope for Arsenal over like a Burnley. But no, I agree. That's what I want. I completely agree with Cam. The best option right now is a big Saudi prince who has nothing to do other than watch the football and invest in it. But it just ain't ever going to happen again. Not in the Premier League, because 2 or 3 teams have done it, and we've seen that they just dominate every single season. It ruins the football.
Before I go quickly in it, before I go, I'm not going for God. I'm not going. I'm just going to quickly do something in it. Yeah, I'm not actually necessarily saying a Saudi prince to come in and take us over. What I'm trying to say is, why is Arsenal never and has never been? No, pause. No, listen. I've heard Man United's name. I've heard Tottenham's name, for fuck's sake, years ago. I heard fucking Everton's name before Usmanov went there. But why Arsenal's name never, ever, 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 ever?
Because it's too expensive, bro. It's too expensive.
No, pause, listen. No, why? No, but you're saying it's expensive, yeah? But why are we hearing all these other names coming into football?
What other names? What other names?
And that and this. But why have I never heard Arsenal's name?
What other names, though? What other names, though? Hold on. What other names, Cam?
Like Everton, Spurs, Man United, but there's big bare names, but
I can explain.
I'm not saying they got taken over.
The Man United one.
Why have I never heard the name Arsenal FC come out of anyone's mouth like that? No, I've never heard it.
Because
why are we always the ones that have these mediocre guys instead of these big man guys?
Those clubs are up for sale, though. You're not understanding. Those clubs are up for sale. Everton was up for sale, so of course they're going to be linked. Man United is a different entity. They're the biggest club in England. If you buy into Man United, you don't even have to put your own money in. They're going to be self-sustainable because they make that much. So it's relatively a good idea to go and buy Man United. They can pay back the debt that the Glazers put them in. If you run Man United properly, you can pay off that debt without even putting your own money into Man United.
Not even that though, Kesh. Kesh, it's not even that. You've got to remember as well with Man United, especially
these comments.
In the Arab countries, a lot of the Arabs and especially the princes and that, they're Man United fans. There's not many Arsenal fans over there. So for some of them, it might just be.
All right, bring Dizzy on, man. Bring Dizzy on.
For some of them, yeah, it might just be, oh yeah, it's 3 billion, but I love this club more than anything because, you know, Man United are massive over there. I'll buy it anyway.
No, of course.
Whereas Arsenal, we're not big over there. We're big in America, which is the worst thing because we're going to get the Kroenkes and that. But like, come on, Spurs ain't even worth $1 billion, bro. They're a tin pot team.
No.
And Everton,
you want to know something?
Spurs are worth.
Spurs are worth.
Yeah, now, recently.
Spurs are valued at 1.8 billion. Arsenal are valued at 2.2.
But recently, but you have to remember is they use a bid for Spurs, but it wasn't a bid to take over the whole thing. It was a bid for like leaving shares. You get it?
Yeah, exactly.
So you're not spending that much. You're not buying the whole club.
Exactly, because Enoch still runs it.
I think Levy shares worth 800 million. He rejected, I think it was 800 million.
He ain't the owner, though. People forget this. He ain't the owner.
Yeah, he's not the owner. It's like when Osmanov was part owner. Like, someone could have came and bought his shares for like 500 million if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's interesting because when I was saying about who I think should take over, I think no matter what, whoever, look, I know everyone's saying about EK is only worth like 3.1 or whatnot. It's a business thing. None of us well, I don't know if any of you man done business study in university, all of them things there, but these men know how to make money.
Of course, they know how to make money.
One thing that they will always do is, again, like assets. Assets mean so much. Spotify is a $60 billion asset. Like banks will loan him money. Just off that alone, bro. He can afford, even
exactly. His credit score's massive, bro.
Exactly. If he goes bankrupt, right, he can turn around and say, all right, because I owe the banks this money, here you go. Take my shares, or I'll sell my shares in Spotify, and then there you go. He'll go broke, obviously. But don't forget, he's got to be taking out the bank loan to buy Arsenal. So now he's now got another multi-billion-dollar asset. Again, that's what you're now using together along with your Spotify shares, along with whatever, I don't know if he's got any other business adventures or those kind of things, then fair play, isn't it?
Tech.
Yeah, he probably
got
does.
tech. See, this is what I'm trying to say. When he goes into that bank meeting and he says, listen, I got this making this much money, I got this making this much money, and I got this making this much money. I want to borrow this much money. I promise you, if I F up, all right, you man will get your money because I will do this and I will do that and I will get you your money by these means here. Again, the bank's not going to turn around to him and say, oh, it's a bit risky. Because the one thing is, Arsenal, it's not risky.
Exactly. They're getting the money anyway.
Let's stop 1 second. Let's engage with the audience. Guys in the chat, let me know what you guys think about the whole Daniel CK thing. Do you guys want a consortium of group of guys who can buy the club with a Daniel CK leading it, or do you just want one guy like a Sheikh Mansour or a Roman who can put the money down in the case if we need more money invested in the club? Now, Jayling's fam says, yo, make me a Madiga, I do anything. Bro,
whoa.
I don't know what you mean by doing anything, but like, if you want to be a mod, all you got to do is just come consistently to the videos. And if I see you like 3-4 times, how about this? If I see you, my next 2 videos that I'm live, and you after that, I'll make you a mod. But you have to make sure once you do become a mod, you don't ban people. You just block them for 5 minutes. Now, what else do we got? So what are people saying? I believe Arsenal would have died without Stan showing some respect. What?
No. What's he mean, bruv? Like, we could never die, bro. Like,
whoa.
What is he? Show him some respect. That bread's on our. I don't know what kind of.
Wait,
no, he has 1 point. Stan Kroenke did buy the club, but I feel like anyone would have bought the club, and we'd still be in a better situation today.
Listen,
Usmanov wanted to buy the club.
Arsenal would have got bought by anyone,
bro. Anyone.
Abramovich
Usmanov wanted the club. Usmanov wanted it, and Kroenke
is
said
it true?
No.
Is it true that Abramovich bought Chelsea for £1?
No, that was Kent Bates.
Okay.
Okay, yo,
he's gonna buy Tottenham, innit?
We got 108 people in the chat. I need you guys to do me a favor. Smash a like on the video right now. If we can get 80 likes, I'll recreate Masvidal's knockout. I'm joking. Anyways, let's keep it going. What do you call it? CK, what do you think,
as long
man?
as you don't recreate the Weidman fight, you're all right.
Yeah, bro.
Because that was
I'm telling you,
mad thing.
that guy's leg is made out of vibranium. Don't kick that.
Oh,
brother
bro, his career's over, bro. There's
Nah,
no way
man,
he's
he's
going
done,
back from that.
Yeah, no. But yo, CK, you were at the protest. You were there with me at the protest. Cam was there. We were all there. And
Big
when I
up,
see
man.
you, a bottle got flung at our head. What are you saying? What do you think
Bro.
about the whole Kroenke out thing?
Bro.
I think Kroenke, to get him out, people have been wanting him out for years, and to get him out will take like a big offer. I don't think that 2 billion will be enough, to be honest. And I think once he does get out, the person who does come in will have to try and manage in a way that Kroenke didn't manage, and actually invest in the transfer window so we can actually progress and catch up.
Can I just say something, yeah?
Zuba's moving mad, you know.
Can I just say something?
He's bare on stand, bro. Zuba, big Zuba.
This idea that in the long term it would go upside down for us because of his network. You understand that Spotify it will never go bust.
Ever.
It's music.
That's the new way of music. That's the new way.
The music. Like he was saying, he doesn't pay his music artists well enough or whatever. If you understand the industry, if you understand the industry,
that's it.
You can't really say that because at the end of the day, if an artist is not getting enough streams or whatever, why is he going to pay you differently to artists that are getting enough streams? It doesn't make sense.
His artists are the ones saying it.
People are saying 50 plus 1 rule is needed. Cam earlier said it's never going to happen in England. Kesh, you called for this. So do you think you think it could ever happen in England?
No, but I don't think when I say 50 plus 1 rule, I don't think it should be forced upon every club because not every club's going to want it. But I'm saying 50 plus 1 for teams like us, who we feel the club will be better off if fans add a say in certain things that goes on.
So how do you
I don't think it should be forced onto things. Huh?
How do you determine that? How do you determine which clubs get 50 plus 1? What?
No, I don't think it will be very difficult to put it across in it. But
there's only 2 teams that need it right now, and that's us and Newcastle. Everybody else doesn't really need
Everyone else don't really care.
Say Man United. People say Man United, this and that. No, they don't need 50 plus 1, bro. Like the thing with their owners is,
but they spend, I suppose,
the wrong people. They just they got Woodward who just did nothing.
Guys, this right here is a lie. Did I say Cam? You guys were in the stream. Did I ever once say I was for the Super League? I just said if it happened, I would watch it.
Yeah, he said it. He said it to me, innit? He called me.
That's just being real, though. That's just being.
Listen. He called me, innit? He called me off camera one day. He said, "Yo, don't turn anyone."
I'm not going to stop watching our club, man.
No, but you
stop watching my team.
Listen. You see that question there? Yeah, I literally, when I heard like there was bare man like on the terrace and stuff like that, they were saying like, yeah, if we go in that, I'm done with football. I will never watch them. So you're telling me, yeah, that club would have got to the
about 50 plus.
There's no way I would have stopped watching my team. I'll tell you that for free. For free.
Yo, did you see the G Unit banner at the thing at the protest?
Just imagine,
I didn't
right?
see it, bro. Listen, I was not, bro. Everyone.
In fact, Cam, you was one of the ones that said you wouldn't watch, innit? Cam, you was one of the ones that said you wouldn't watch if we went in the Super League, innit?
You were.
You said it, innit?
I said, bro, if we go in the Super League, bro, I'm not watching Arsenal ever.
Right, okay. Then. So let me put you with a scenario.
I was actually, bro. People were laughing when I said it, bro. I was looking up squash, bro. You think I was joking, bro? I'll show you my phone search history, bro.
Hold on, one second. Cam, one second.
No word lie. I was like, bro, I need to take up another sport because if I'm stopping football, blood, I need to take up another squash.
All right.
Looking up players and everything, fam.
Squash, bro. All right, Cam. So you're telling me, let's just say by the grace of God, right? We go into this European Super League, yeah. We get this 400 million.
You know what it is?
Wait. Let me ask a question. I'm going to give you the dopest scenario. I'm going to give you the six.
How it came out, bro. I wasn't for how it came out. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No one can get relegated and all that. I wasn't for it.
Everyone. That's what everyone was mad about. That's what everyone was mad about. Like that's what I was honestly mad about, and the fact that we was included in that conversation, like because we had no reason to be there. Those are the things I was mad about. Yeah. I'm not mad about the fact that we would have been getting 400 mil a year. I'm not mad about that, bro. Like, okay, fair play. Like, if they were kicking us out of the Premier League, I was mad about that as well, yeah? But you're telling me, yeah, so we go into this European Super League, yeah? 3 years straight, we just made 400 million on the bout. Bam, 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 right? So that's a lot of fucking money, bruv, yeah?
Yeah.
So, a lot of friggin' money, right? So we buy basic players and all of them kind of things, yeah? 3 years later now, yeah, we're killing the Super League, yeah? We're in the European Super League final, right? Against, I don't know, Real Madrid, right? Biggest game on TV at that time in the moment. The world's talking about it. Everyone's going to be watching this thing.
Listen,
yeah?
you must be new.
Listen.
Sorry, I was just.
This is coming. It's free on TV, bro. It's on ITV, yeah, or whatever, yeah. You're telling me, yeah, and you've got nothing to do on a night where that league final is being played. You're not going to watch that game, Cam.
If it was to go, like I said, what I'm going to say now is, isn't it? If it was to come out like how it did come out, and we went like that, yeah, there's nowhere to get, bruv. I'm telling you right now, I would not be watching football.
I don't believe it. I don't believe that.
You don't believe me, bro?
No,
I did it, bro. I stopped watching football for 2 seasons, fam. I was so adamant. I hated Wenger, yeah. I hate Wenger, bro. I bet you still check the seasons, fam. I did for them 2 seasons. You know what I did for them 2 seasons, fam? You know what I did for them 2 seasons? Bro, I was in a park playing tennis, my guy.
I bet you still check the score, though. You might not watch it, but you still check the score.
I checked the score. No, don't get twisted. I checked the score, but I didn't watch the game. I didn't waste my time watching the game, bro. Because I knew the outcome.
That's still supported.
Okay. All right.
Or be pissed off for that. I'm like, well, it is what it is.
Let's bring it back down. Let's get to Super Chat. 50 plus 1 rule does not work. Look, 50 plus 1 rule does not work. Look at RB Leipzig.
It does work. It does work.
Their way around what? And Flumley might help with ownership.
The reason why people are saying it doesn't work is because the way Bayern Munich bullies and dominates other teams. That's not because the rule don't work. Clubs, what's it called? Fans get a choice in decisions, in major decisions in their clubs. They do, but you can't help that Bayern's just a bigger financial entity than the rest of the teams. They're gonna go. They offer the money. The club's gonna take it.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, Kesh, can you correct me on this? You probably know more, innit? I only saw this the other day, innit? The other 50%, 49, 50%, whatever you want to say, is actually investment by Saudis. Saudis or people? I heard it was Saudi or something like that.
What are they
do you guys think this thing is legit, though? Do you think it's legit? Because let me ask you what I mean when I say it's legit.
Whether it happens or not.
They've said on numerous reports that he has genuine interest into buying Arsenal, but there needs to be a.
That's like me saying I have genuine interest.
There needs to be a seller.
I've got genuine interest as well.
They said there needs to be.
Can I get a credit card? Can I get a credit card out with Santander and try and buy?
I'm getting there.
$2 billion on it.
Guys, I'm crawling to the finish line, but you guys keep cutting me off. Let me get there.
We don't want you to get there. You don't want to get there.
You don't want to get there. It's fine, but I'm gonna get there eventually. I never give up. My point was, Josh Kroenke needs to be willing to sell because Stan doesn't own this club. I genuinely believe Josh is in control of this club.
I think he wants to sell.
Yeah, no, Josh is in control, bro.
Josh doesn't want to sell.
About that. You are right. No, you're right about Josh is in control, but the money.
Why does
all runs down to Stan, bro? It all runs to Stan, bro. It all runs to his KSC and Stan.
Wait.
Listen. From my experience,
why does Josh not want to sell?
From my experience of reading all these reports and reading everything, this is a situation where Josh Kroenke has been given control of the club, full control of the club, and he's basically running it as a background CEO / board member, right? So he has control of it. It's his project. If this project is sold, it's going to damper his dad's trust for him when he eventually passes down the NBA team or he passes down the NFL team. He is in control of the NBA team also, but he does not have any say in any decision making in the NBA team. In this football club, he actually has decision making power where he doesn't have that power in the NBA. He doesn't have that power in the NFL. In the NFL, he's not even allowed to come near the decision making. Where in football, Josh has unanimous decision making over everything. And in my opinion, Josh is the reason why this club is not being sold, because Stan is a guy who doesn't even know what color shirt we were wearing when we were in America.
Right. Here's the thing with that. He's making a profit. This is what these men are all about. He's making how much did they buy Arsenal for? I don't know that
500 million.
Right, okay. Do you understand that profit margin right there? Do you understand? He'll probably go and buy another club for
he spent more than 500 mil.
No, he spent 500 million.
In Arsenal,
to get the rest of his shares.
When we first took the main offer.
Yeah, but he is no
to
doubt
get the rest of his
going
shares. It was about
altogether. I swear it's
about $1 billion.
Yeah,
About $1 billion.
$1 billion. Yeah.
Even then,
do you understand? But listen, do you understand? In money terms, you've taken $1 billion and turned it into 2.5.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, because remember,
That
what's his name
ridiculous,
offered
bro.
him? I think Osborne offered him.
But that was a different time, though.
Hold on. 1.3 billion. Yeah, that's what he offered him. But that wasn't enough to convince him to sell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're only making
they've already put a price tag on it.
And that was for 60%.
Yeah, listen. If you want, Arsenal can be bought. There's no doubt about it.
That's what I'm saying. You don't put a price tag on something if you don't want to sell it. So they're definitely open to selling it if the money's right. And
that's what we're valued at, though. That's what we're valued at.
Why does no? They've said that there's reports saying that's what Kroenke wants. If he's to sell it, it's 2.15. The value of the club's actually about 1.8 to 2 billion.
Really? Swear down.
So he wants more than what it's going to worth. But Miguel, why do you think Josh doesn't want to sell?
I think Josh doesn't want to sell because this means if this project with Arsenal fails for Josh, he will never get full power over the NFL team, or he won't get full power over the basketball team if Stan was to pass his assets over to him.
Yeah, but it's not Josh's face that's on the posters. It's Stan.
He's already made a profit.
Wait.
Bro, so we are in a situation right now. Have you guys ever watched that show where it's like the guy's about to die and he has 3 kids and they have to decide who gets the assets, who gets the power over when he does? I feel like Josh right now is in a situation where if he fails with Arsenal, he will never get an opportunity to own.
This is what I'm saying.
The rest of the assets.
What Josh needs to realize. Let me finish. Josh needs to wait. Josh needs to wake the fuck up, right? He should know by now that his dad is not gonna. Josh can't just go and spend 46 billion or whatever he wants because he doesn't have money. He's using his dad's money to do his business. So Josh needs to realize that if he's not spending money because Stan won't give him it, he then needs to basically say to Stan, "Look, Dad, you ain't giving me money, mate.
I can make money.
What do you want me to do? You haven't given me any money, and you expect me to make money. I've made money on it.
Yeah.
So again, exactly. I don't see he's succeeded in his job. Okay, he might have to sell the club, but what we've got to realise as well is, imagine this: Stan has no idea what's going on with Arsenal right now. Josh goes to him tomorrow and says, "Dad, I've sold the club for 2.15 billion." Stan will say, "How much did we spend on it again? 1 billion. Well done, son. You've just doubled my profit on what I spent."
Thank you very much. And the worst thing is, I even look at it like this. He's probably giving it to him as an asset to say, "All right, listen, this is going to set you up for the rest of your life. Make your decisions. Do what you want." Yeah. If he turns around and flips that and makes $1 billion profit on top of that, bro, he's winning. He's done it.
Mad.
It's like, and then he'll turn around and invest $1 billion into something else and then turn that again. Whether it takes, 10 years like he did for Arsenal and those kind of things. But bro, that's just how millionaires work. Think about it. The Kroenkes are meant to be worth 8 billion. If they sell it, they're now worth 10 billion. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, no matter what, they grow. Like, they're like, oh shit, we're eating sushi tonight, fellas. Sushi and caviar or whatever the rich man eats, innit? I don't know what the fuck they eat, bro. Like, but yeah, bro.
Plated lobster.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seemed familiar in my head somewhere. I feel I've heard it somewhere.
Eating sushi, yeah. I don't know where I got that from. I got it from somewhere. I got it from somewhere in it. But yeah, I'm just saying, innit? These a billionaire's only ambition is to just make money. That's all they want to do.
I just went on Google and I found Cam. Look at this. I literally just went on Google and I found Cam. He's right here. But yo, my point is,
put up Laurie's comment.
If we're gonna protest like this all the time, where's Laurie's comment?
Big up Laurie, man. You're right, bro. I'm
my guy Keelings, out of context, but Kesh, fix your clock.
So I've just read that X net worth is supposed to reach 27 billion by 2027.
What's this?
When Kroenke sells, what?
When Kroenke sells, Shots is going to be busting more cans open than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Did you not hear that, yeah?
Okay.
No, repeat that again.
His net worth, yeah, is supposed to reach 27 billion by 2027.
Send me the DM on Twitter.
Ek. That's Ek.
Raw, what? By when?
27.
Hey, fuck that, bro. Get him in now. Fuck me. 27 billion. That's more than Usmanov.
When?
Just 27.
Did you say by the end of the year?
It's not
by 2027.
Oh,
2027.
But yo, I have one question for Daniel Ek. Right? Genuine question.
Where is this 23 billion coming from, by the way?
Spotify.
Where's it coming from? Spotify.
The money he makes from that Spotify's in.
But how is he going to be the net worth when he's going to Spotify?
Because so he's
got shares, bro. His shares are gonna.
9%.
He's the CEO. What do you mean he's got shares? Of course he's got shares.
No. He has wait. He has 9% of the company.
Research Spotify, bro. Go research. Listen, I researched this shit, bro.
How do you think? Wait.
Spotify. Go deep into Spotify, innit? When I say research Spotify, yeah, research Spotify. I'm telling you, his net worth, that's bullshit, fam. Maybe 10 billion.
It's not bullshit. It's not bullshit.
27 billion.
Value's going up.
Get out of here, bro. That's not.
It's not bullshit. It's not bullshit.
Wait. Predicted anyways.
So
how much 27 billion now, bro?
No, I don't understand. Do you understand business? Come on, seriously. What do you think? Their network just stay at a standstill and don't move?
It doesn't matter. Spotify network don't stay at a standstill, but he's not gonna hit 27 billion.
No. So let me explain. Yeah. So Spotify, if you actually look at the way their stocks rise and how much money they're making or how much money they're projected to make within a few years.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah, the money they're gonna make within a few years is gonna be massive, and because he owns 9% of the company, he owns 37% of voting rights, which means he has more shares than just 9%. He will make that. He can just take that out, and no one can do anything because that's his money. That's his shares.
This is
obviously
what they're saying.
Obviously, that doesn't mean he's going to be worth 27 billion because he might not take all of it out, but he could be worth up to that much money.
He's saying company stock price will double.
Right? Where is that?
And it will go from 27 billion to more than.
No, that's about Spotify altogether.
That's about Spotify altogether. No, but that's just
Spotify, fam.
No, but
that's
you guys.
Spotify.
Yeah, so
Spotify worth 27 billion.
Let's talk about the past.
You put it up again.
Put it up again.
Look, read what it says. Yeah, put it up again.
It's literally talking about Spotify changing from valued at 27.
No, but look. So it says, look, read it. The company's stock price more than doubled in 1 year. It went up from 27 billion to 60 in a year. How much money do you think that means? They're projected to make more. They'll be worth 100. That company will be more than 100 billion within 2022. So what they're saying is, because of that, his net worth will go up. Because Spotify is the biggest streaming service right now, and people, because of the lockdown stuff, more and more people are listening to music.
If you buy share into any company, or I don't know, currency, whatever.
Should I just
If
let
you buy shares
This literally turned
currency,
into like a
Can I just-
university
goes up.
degree for football business, bro.
Yo, should I explain it? Should I explain it? I literally
You're stressing the guy out, man.
Yo, should I explain it or
The man's
in
into
a
finance
simple way?
now.
Simplest way possible. He has his money, but his money is in equity, right?
Yeah,
He can
that's
take
it.
that equity at any time from the company, right? And use it towards buying the club. And that money, he doesn't even have to actually take it out of the
He
business.
doesn't have to take the equity out.
You have to take it out of the business.
Take a loan against it. That's it.
He can borrow against the business to himself.
Exactly.
And 1 second, it's not going to be a situation where he has to get the club to repay the debt even. It's going to be a situation where he will make so much money over the next couple of years from the projected earnings that the equity, there'll be more equity and he'll be able to pay off the debt.
Wait. Hold on. Can I say
it's
something?
almost
Can I say something?
No. Let me rewind. He has a house right now that he bought in, for example, in 1970, that's now worth something billion that he bought for 200,000. The rest of the money is profit. That's his business. He started his business from the ground up. He invested whatever money he made from the beginning. And now, as much as he has, that money, the equity that he has from the business is his disposable income. It's not directly his money, obviously, but the disposable income from the business is also his disposable income. He might have a business partner and he might have people to work with, but he can use all that money whenever he wants to help himself get other business attributes and more to his profile, just like his company or other businesses. If you're buying another business, you don't buy another business from your own net worth. You buy the business your other portfolio. Cam, if you have a house. If you have a house right now worth $2 billion and you're going to buy another house, there is no way you're going to pay for another house cash. You're going to use your first house to leverage to get your next house.
It's common sense. It's common sense. I don't understand where this idea comes from that millionaires, billionaires spend out their own pocket. They don't. It's just the most stupidest thing you can even go and do.
I think I put Cam in a headspin.
It's like the Glazers. Listen, the Glazers take out money out of 99 to do their own thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's mad.
He's calling Ike right now. He's
talking about us on the phone right now, blood. He's like, this
Ike guy, bro.
These are the dickheads, bro. They're not hearing me, blood.
All I gotta say is, bro, okay, you're not saying nothing, bro. What's wrong with you today?
I think you guys read that wrong, to be honest.
You are?
What?
Because that was talking about the valuation of Spotify rising, not him.
Yeah, but if Spotify rises, his share is still rising as well.
Obviously, but not.
CK, if you buy a house and the value of the house rises, does your net profit not increase?
Yeah, but you don't. He fully owns that house, not fully owns. Spotify.
No. So take it like this. So he owns 9% of Spotify, right? So Spotify's gone up by what, $33 billion over 1 year. So take 9% of that, add it to him. That's his money. He takes 9% of that. The reason why his net worth is projected to be 27 billion by 2027 is solely down to the projection of his businesses. It doesn't mean he's gonna be worth that much money by 2027. Spotify could go bust next year and he could be out of a job. Will it happen? No. But by the projections of his businesses and how much they're going to be worth, and then taking into account his shares in those businesses, he will be worth 27 billion by 2027 by the current projections. That could go to more as well. That could rise by billions more, or it could go down. Right now, for him, it's just a waiting game. He just has to sit here and literally say, I'm going to just chill and make my money, bro, because literally I can just do whatever I want. Like, my businesses are going up. I've got no issues right now in the world. Got to remember as well, yeah, these guys, especially EK, they're not idiots. They're some of the smartest people in the world, especially EK, because he's 38 and he's a billionaire. He was a billionaire by the age of 30, I'm pretty sure. He retired at 30 and he got so bored. He said, I got so bored of not working, I wanted to work again. So I went back to work. So
different business
this guy is not going to go and spend 2 billion of his own money into Arsenal and risk. He's not going to take any risks. Let's just put that for a shot. Yeah, he's only going to go into it if he knows he's going to make a profit. If he's going to buy that club, he knows he's making a profit, which means right now, the way Arsenal's going, he will have to invest in us because right now our value is only going down. So right now, I'm just taking it as a good thing because this guy obviously knows his stuff. He knows his stuff, yeah.
Yo,
And if we get the likes of Henry, Rove, mate, we're only going up because
nothing less.
There's one issue I have with Henry.
Let me just bring it back to the main thing. He is preparing.
Yeah.
He's preparing a bid anywhere between 2.8 billion to 3.2 billion. That is the protected price that he would need to pay, right? And if he's willing to bid between 2.8 to 3.2 billion, and he brings that to the table, and he has a consortium of about 6 to 7 people who are going to co-own it with him, including Henry, Vieira, Dennis Bergkamp. You're going to even have Flemini. You're going to have some other guys who are billionaires also joining in. So we could have 6 to 8 owners, and he would be the majority owner of the club. That's how it's going to work. You guys have a problem with that type of ownership?
No.
Bro, it's that's being run out of love for the club, genuine love for the club. Obviously, with EK on and whoever he does bring on, maybe still profit as well, innit? But when it's run with genuine love, then that means that no matter what, you won't stop until the club succeeds. And that is, you'll put the right people in the right places to make the club succeed and go forward. I truly believe if these lot all get together and we will never see a season where we finish fucking 8th and all of these weird fucking places that we've been going in. We'll never see that again.
I think.
One second. Let me bring Cam back into this. Bro, you okay, bro? Oh no, he's not even on the. He's still on the phone.
No, I'm blessed right now, bro. I need to just make 2 phone calls real quick from this. Bro, I'm just being fucked over, fam. I'll be back. Take me off and I'll be back. All
right, do your thing, bro. Respect.
Bro.
All right, bro. Yo, but I need you guys in the chat. Do me a favor, guys. There's over 200 of you guys, and we haven't even got to 100 likes yet. Get me to 100 likes. Let's smash that like button, guys.
Get those likes up, man.
So Kesh, you're on board with Daniel Ike. You're on board with anyone else buying the club as long as they are good and genuine.
As long as you've got genuine love for the club, I don't give a shit if you want to come in and spend tons of money or you want to play it cool and do shrewd signings. As long as you're gonna put football people in the right places to make right decisions, the right scouting network. You're gonna make sure this club is getting the tender love and care. I don't give a shit how rich you are.
Fact.
It's as simple as that for me. This whole thing that he's not rich enough and all that, Roman Abramovich is not even as rich as flipping Kroenke.
Yeah, facts.
And he still spends money. So it's not really about that. Also just need that tender love and care of people who actually care, understand the tradition and the culture of the club. That's it.
Look at his last retweet, shouting out Henry for the Premier League Hall of Fame. Right?
Is he back on socials? Oh, Daniel. Oh, no way.
Not Henry.
No way.
Look at his last retweet.
Bro, he's been doing this for years.
He's trolling,
look at his old tweets. Yeah, this guy's been like this for years. He's been tweeting at Arsenal since like 2011, bro.
Listen, you guys want dirty music.
Look at what him says.
Come on, man.
Even before he was rich, he was still tweeting about Arsenal. Like this guy is not just some. He's not Dangote for me. I think he's an Arsenal fan, but I don't think he's an Arsenal fan. Like he probably is like, oh, who do you support? Or Arsenal, but I don't really.
I believe he is. You know why?
You know Brandon, yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
You know Brandon, yeah. We all know Brandon, right? He said on his stream earlier, and I was watching it with Cam as well. I don't know how true this is, but from what he said, it's reports that he's seen. EK sometimes sits in Spotify meetings, and if nothing's overly important in that meeting, and an Arsenal game's on, he's watching Arsenal in that meeting. He's literally sat there talking about his business, and he's watching Arsenal.
See, I don't believe that. As well. I don't believe that. You know why I don't believe that? If you read that tweet that he actually tweeted, he says, "As a kid, I've always grown up with admiration." That doesn't mean necessarily now. That's what I got from it. Like it's like, do you even like football now?
Though, he's still been tweeting like since 2011, 2015. There's loads of different tweets about Mustafi and the likes of even Wenger. So I think for him, I think it is. But I mean, you know, look, we all know what Arsenal fans are like. Yeah, remember when we started tracking cloud patterns when
Hey,
Gabriel
pull that
was coming
comment
out
out.
the
Pull that
Emirates and
comment
stuff?
out.
Like, we're going to find
wanna-
out everything we need to know about this, brother. Trust me.
Man
Our
said,
fans are
you
like
guys want dirty music money. What, you think the city owner's money ain't dirty? You think Roman Abramovich's money ain't dirty?
4 billion.
Every
Come on, man.
is dirty.
What world are you living in? Like,
And that's
I
the one
don't-
thing.
I don't understand.
That's another thing as well. Everyone's saying, oh, they're projected like to own this much money and stuff like that. Bro, don't you think these men got offshore accounts that have way more money in them? Are you crazy?
Exactly. They're like little Swiss bank
that's
accounts.
obvious.
That can't be hacked into.
This is what I'm saying, bro. That's not money that will never be touched, but they have way more than what Google is telling you they have. Please understand.
Let me bring it back. So
100%.
the Sky guy was saying that Daniel Ike was told by some people that he even sleeps Arsenal. You told
Dizzy,
that
bro.
he only wants the best for the club. His close friends describe him as one who watches every single game.
Hey, Gal, please pin Dizzy's comment.
Dizzy's an idiot. He's been killing me in the comments, bro.
Dan Button Chilov, money ain't dirty.
He's been killing me.
My bad. What were we talking about, bruv? I got bare fucking sidetracked. Something just fucking happened, innit? So I'll just bullshit.
No, we're just talking about. We stopped talking about Super League. We're just talking about new owner.
And this is what I mean about Arsenal fans.
What was the last thing I was saying before?
Hold on, Cam. Hold on. This is what I mean about Arsenal fans, though. Yeah, you're letting the media brainwash you. You're letting Sky brainwash you and say, "Oh, he's not paying his artists is right." Why is it only Arsenal that they want to start celebrating and saying and make it out that the people that's meant to be coming to take over?
Have you guys seen
good? They've done bad things. Where was this energy for when Man City was getting taken over? It was no welcome, come in, bring your money.
But yo, Kesh, have you guys seen this? Bellerin's a troll, bro.
Hold on, are you? What do you mean? Where was this energy?
No, like, did you see Sky's thing today where they was questioning, basically saying there's certain things that be careful what you want or something like that, because this owner, this guy doesn't pay his musicians or artists a fair price and things like that. I'm thinking, what, you think the city owners ain't done bad things as well to get to where they are? I don't get it.
Oh,
I don't get it. Like, why is it when it comes to Arsenal, they always want to try and drag us? Like, come on, man, get out of here, man.
Because you know why? Because they know, and I've said this for years when it comes, like, Arsenal fans always ask this, and I think you already know what I'm going to say, Kesh.
Yeah, I found it.
It's because Arsenal fans bite. We bite at it. Yeah, we're the most not delusional, but we're the most gullible fans in the world. We'll listen. We'll read a story on the Daily Star or something, and we'll believe it. It's like, as I said, I keep saying this about EK. I get excited whenever I talk about it, but it's paper talk until it happens. I said it with Dangote, and I'll say it with whoever's interested. It's paper talk until it happens. That's it.
My God,
so don't get too
funny.
excited.
He says Arsenal will be 10th on Spotify music charts.
Oh my God, that
okay, so yo, Daniel Ike tweeted in 2018. He tweeted in 2018. I've been an Arsenal fan since 2000. I've been an Arsenal fan since 1991. Andrew Limpar.
Despair. No, he is a roller coaster. This season has been something else.
Exactly. He feels the pain. He feels our pain. He knows what it's like. He's not. You know what I like about him? Yeah. Any other owner right now that would say they're an Arsenal fan, even if they might not be. You know what they're going to say, don't you? They're going to say waffle like, "Oh yeah, the club's really good. We're doing really well right now." This guy's literally coming out and saying it is what it is.
I'm not seeing
it. Bro, this is 2018. This is not last week.
Exactly. This guy. You can tell he's an Arsenal fan because he feels the pain that we feel.
Yo, Jem, you're mocking it. Get out of here, Jem.
All right. By that basis, there in it. Clearly, he's not obviously trolling.
Yeah, Marina in.
He's not trolling. Right. I would have thought you would have said Ljungberg would have been the one to get him on board. To be honest,
all I have to say is pineapple out. But yeah. But yo, all right. What else was there? Was there anything else on the docket? Oh, yo, you guys already missed it. We were talking about Vieira and Bergkamp and everything. Flamini. Did you guys hear about the Joe Willock thing and Emile Smith Rowe?
Yeah, what's that about? What? So they can only give one of them a contract?
Kesh, imagine they're saying if Joe Willock ends up staying in the club this summer, it could mean that Emile Smith-Rowe might not be signed.
Oh, what nonsense, man! You saying this? You saying this madness?
You said it.
This came from the Telegraph, I think.
Oh, get out of there, man! Get out of there, man!
I didn't realize it came from the Telegraph. Jesus.
Their argument is the club is in a situation where they need to move on Joe Willock, or else Emile Smith-Rowe might not sign for his long-term free.
He doesn't play in the same position.
Exactly.
Why do we have to move him? Why?
And another reason to get these dickheads out of the club, man. If they genuinely believe that we can only keep one of the two, it shows that they don't care. They don't care. I agree. We can only keep. For me, we can only keep one of the two, because if we keep both of them, one of the developments of the whichever one doesn't play is going to get weakened. But in that case,
but Willock's not a 10 though. He's not a number 10. He's not a number 10. Why does that weaken the development?
Look, we're not going to play him with a Partey, Guendouzi, obviously any of these players.
Got a Newcastle fan here saying
Pereira. We all know Pereira's gone.
Listen,
Pereira's gone. Guendouzi's
gone as well.
So you man, wait. So how many of you man are going to play him over Xhaka? Because I would personally, but there's so many Xhaka lovers out there that'll say that now, and then as soon as it comes to it, they'll be
my question to you guys is, how much are we selling him for?
Bin him.
How much are we selling him for?
I would have
20
said
mil. Bin him.
20 mil.
20 mil for him.
He's 21. You're saying
21.
I'm asking you, JL, are Newcastle willing to spend 20 million for Joe Willock, or more like 50?
They spent more like 50 million.
They've already said that. They've already said that. They've already said they've spent. No, Kesh. They've already said we will buy him for 20 million. There's been reports saying that.
From what I heard we're going to loan him.
Wait. You said that's not enough. Plain.
No. He's homegrown. If another English team is buying him, you should ask for more than 20.
Nah, it's because of how much he makes on a weekly basis at the club.
You think we're gonna get more money for Joe Willock than we did for Emile Martinez?
We'd have to give him a new contract.
I'm not saying you can probably get a cheeky 25, but it will mostly be on incentives on what you can achieve at Newcastle.
We would have to give him a new contract.
I'm talking 20 mil is a fair price.
We'd have to give him a new contract if we got more money.
And they've already said that they'd be willing to accept.
Bro,
they'll sign him.
There's no point of Arsenal then ruining the deal by getting too cocky with it. Just 20 million's more than what we expected before we went on loan. So get rid of him.
If we're selling Torreira and Guendouzi, he won't be sold.
Yo,
that's why we should.
I think he'll be sold.
In the chat. Honestly, I'm honored. Man said, Ashley will offer more than 20 million. He won't offer more than 20 million.
No, he said, no more than 20 million.
Yeah, so
he'll be gone, man. You'll be gone.
But Newcastle fans love him. They want to keep him. And you know what? Arsenal, if we do keep him another season, we will probably loan him out again in January.
That's what I've heard it's going to be. I heard it's going to be another loan to Newcastle, so we could develop further rather than sell him. I heard that we're selling Maitland-Niles and Nketiah. Which, and to be honest with you, Torreira and Guendouzi, like, so in terms of that midfield, that's a lot of players.
At the end of the day, Guendouzi's better than Willock. So if we keep him Willock and Guendouzi, then we're just shooting ourselves in the foot, because Willock is not on the level of Guendouzi.
What's he better than?
They're different.
What's he better? You can't really compare them both of them. They're
different players, man.
Total different.
No. That's what I'm saying. You can't compare them. So we can't sell Guendouzi, but then keep Willock. Because he is better. He's a better all-around footballer.
No, you can, because Willock is one of our own.
Wait, sorry.
Of course you can.
Seriously, CK, that's like saying that Messi's not better than Mustafi because they play different positions. Guendouzi is a better all-around footballer.
Messi and Mustafi is not the same as Guendouzi.
But you just said that I called Guendouzi better. Yeah, because he's a better footballer.
You can say that for now, but he's only a better footballer because he's played more.
Because Willock's shit.
No. It's not that Willock shit. Willock
guys, calm down. Let me bring it back to the comment section first. So one man said Iwobi for 40 million, Willock for 20 million. LOL, easy 30 million. So he's saying Joe Willock.
That's his point,
30 million in comparison to
but here's the thing.
Brewster went for What? Brewster?
He went for 25.
He didn't go
He
for
never
40
went for 40
mil.
mil.
He went for
I think he
25.
go for 40.
Gunnar Gamer saying 20 million is fine. What do you call it? We got saying Joe Willock should come back to Arsenal, sell Xhaka.
Let me go back to that
question.
question. Let me go back to that question where he said Iwobi went for 40 mil. And here's the reason. He played nearly every game. If we had 2 games in a week, he played like at least one of them and was a sub in the other game. There's a difference. He had value.
Like 100 Premier League caps.
Let's do each person.
That's what I'm saying. That's a whole.
How much are you taking? How much are you taking? Everyone just tell me your valuation, people in the chat.
25 mil.
25.
20 to 25 mil.
We only have 2 years left.
Hey, big up Dre, man.
Okay, what about you?
How long does he have left in his contract?
I could find out.
Yeah, and find out what wage he's on as well. Find out what wage he's on.
Because if it's,
I know he's on like cheap wages, bro.
he's probably on the same as Saka, like 35,000.
Yeah, his contract ends.
I think he'll be lower than that.
His loan ends this year at Newcastle on 31st of May. But when does his contract end? I'm gonna check that right now. Anyways, what's your valuation, Gunnar Express?
20 mil, no more, no less.
Cam, what do you think about Joe Willock?
30 mil, man.
30 mil.
You're pushing your luck, bro.
Really? Do you think someone's gonna pay 30 million for him?
No one's paying 30 mil for Joe Willock, bro.
No one's paying 30 mil, bro. Who would have thought Iwobi was going for 40 mil?
There's a reason, though. Everyone's got money to burn. They've got money to burn. They're trying to show ambition. That's why they've done it.
Iwobi might not have been consistently good. He was consistently playing.
I'll take 30 mil on it.
His valuation right now is 14 mil on transfer mark.
If I was the owners, I'll push for 30 mil and accept anything lower than anything lower.
They're saying here that Willock's contract
Ends in 2023.
He ends in 2023 and he earns about $1 million a year. So that's what is that weekly wages?
Yeah,
what is that? How many wages is that? Like 20K?
That'll be about 20K or something like that, bro, man.
Yeah, man, it's not making that much. But yeah, now the embarrassing part is why are we looking? Why do we always have to do add and subtract?
About 18, 20K.
Why does this club always have to do add and subtract? I'm hearing.
I don't think he'll be sold.
We're gonna do a madness in the summer. Do you guys believe it? Do you guys believe they're gonna
actually depending on whether we sell the club.
No.
If we don't sell the club, I think that Kroenke is going to try and do something to get everyone back on side. So we stop chatting about it.
No, he's not.
That's what I believe.
The guy does not give a flying fuck about Arsenal fans. He does not care. Obviously, he doesn't care because he did the Super League. He doesn't give a shit.
Listen,
That's what I'm saying. Billionaires don't get where they are for playing nice. That's it. We know that. So
Hey,
why does he care?
fam, you are a real fucking G, you know. I'll give it to you, fam. That's like £80 I've just seen. And you had a 60. Bruv, you spent how much to, bruv? Fucking hell.
Bro, that's African.
You got a couple $100 grand you can lend me, but mate, the way you're fucking spending money, mate.
Yeah, Jay Lynch.
Sir Maximin's up for Joe Willock.
I love Maximin, man. I think he's a dope player, man. He's saucy, bro. I like him. Man.
I don't think Newcastle will ever sell us Maximin. Here you go, man. Came in quick and said, "Nah, you ain't getting Maximin, lad."
The money talks, bro. He's got a release.
That was quick, man.
How much?
He's got a release. I don't know when it activates though.
So man said,
there's better out there than Sam Maximin.
Man, he's on a 6-year deal. These men are gonna try to get mad guap for him still. 6 years.
There's better out there than him anyway, man. There's Pedro Neto and these men that are just better than him.
Yeah, it's better.
And they're not as good as him as well.
Hey, I'm just saying I like him as a player, innit?
My question is,
I agree.
The window comes. Do you see our fans losing their head on one signing and loving Josh Kroenke and these guys? Never.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I don't think that will happen this time. No, I don't think that will happen this time. I genuinely don't think that will happen this time.
But I'll tell you this.
Who never say a bad thing about the club ever. Guys like Charles Watts saying
because they're paid to
report.
It's their job.
But I will tell you this though. I do believe if we do get mad signings in the summer, like I don't know, I see people saying like Basuma and stuff like that. I do believe that Kroenkes can do something to keep fans quiet for a while, right? So meaning any protest that is saying like, oh, it's going to kick off this Saturday, a lot of people wouldn't turn up. Like, not as much.
Yeah, Harry kills me. He says, evening, chat. Hope everyone's keeping well. Up the Gunners. Trust the process. Don't ask me what the process is. Even I'm confused.
Sure. The process is just trust it. Like, literally,
okay,
that is the process. Trust us.
Okay, I'm going to go to Cam because Cam seems completely disinterested today. After that phone call. Cam, quick question. What do you expect this summer if Kroenkes don't leave?
Right.
Fucking nothing, mate. What do you expect me to say, bruv? This guy, he's going to spend a couple, you're going to spend his 100 million on another fucking Pepe, is he?
Lol. Yeah, sure.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
He's not wrong.
We're going to do fuck all, bro. We're going to go even lower, fam.
I mean, look, what again, this is where Arsenal fans, to me, we just begin to be another just stupid fan base, because we all say that, oh, the recruitment shit, we need better recruitment, but then we all say that we're going to go and spend big money in the summer. We might do, but it's not going to be on the right players. So the point is, even if we go and spend 100 million, 200 million, I can guarantee you right now that it will do nothing. Because the players that will come in will have all the hype.
I disagree.
We as Arsenal fans will overhype them to the point where they'll fail. Because that's just there's nothing that's good about this club in terms of. Do you remember the Basuma we'll go and get, but everybody else, I just don't know. It could be anybody.
Hey, 200 viewers, bro. You moving mad right now, bro. Pick up a guy right now, man. You're doing good, bro.
Yo, do you know what the guy said? Where's Military Gunner at? I sent him the link. He
107 likes as well, cuz.
Yeah, big up to you, bro. But yo, what are you guys saying? Honestly, man, when it comes down to it, Josh Kroenke did say he has no intentions of selling, and that at that time that he said a bunch of shit. He said the Stoke thing. He said the thing that he's what he meant by be excited was he was referring
to. That comment got me still, fam. Success is my holding my hands.
He was chatting so much shit in that conference thing that he done, bro. Like,
he was on some rubbish questions.
It was weird. Some people put it on him, but boy, it was rubbish.
You should have put me in, but you should have put me in that. You should have. I would have. Bruv, I don't know, bruv. You're not telling me what I can and can't ask you, bruv. I'm asking you what I'm asking you, innit? Fuck you, innit? I'm not even asking you. What I'm asking you is.
Wasn't he dodging certain questions though?
There's no any question. I'm making a statement. It's a fucking club, innit? Simple as that. No one wants you. No one. I'll make him feel so bad about himself. He'll look at me like.
This guy. I gotta give it up to this guy. HK said to him, "You don't understand football." He said, "Yeah, all your what? Where's that sound coming from?" And then he says, "English football is clearly not for you. You should leave."
Yeah,
the man. That was the closest thing to someone saying "f off" to him.
No, that was childish. I didn't rate that. That was childish.
Same, I didn't rate that.
No, wait. So my question there is, I agree with Kesh. It was a stupid question. If you're going to put it on him, don't just be like that. But where's Kroenke's response? He
never
didn't even respond to it.
He never answered it. Saying he edit.
No, there isn't a question. No, but you respond to it. He didn't even respond to it because, again, when he says that he's not selling the club, and again, this is where Arsenal fans make me laugh. We all say that he's a massive liar. Everything he says is a lie. And then when he says this, we all believe him. The guy he just spits lies.
What about your wifey, Mr. Jay-Z?
He's selling that club, man. If he can make a profit, he will see it in the eyes of, if I make a profit on this club by selling it, my dad will be so proud of me, he will give me whatever I want. That being the Nuggets, that being the Rams. I don't care. As long as he ain't here, I don't care. I just don't give a shit.
Man said,
I hope they go by Man United, yeah, so them lot can feel the pain we've gone through. Because if you think the Glazers are bad, try them in the Kroenke still.
Well said.
My guy said, Wallahi.
That's why I don't understand when they moan, bro.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay. Man said, Abdullah Ibrahim, by the way, same last name, my guy, saying, what do you call it? He said, Wallahi, I will take.
I made it, boys. My enemy fucking arrived. I made it.
Yo, why do your haters always come out of nowhere?
Because they hate it. It's me in it. I love it.
Yeah, what about did you guys like the moment when he said you guys still want your cold nights in Stoke? Did you think that was condescending?
When he said what?
When he said
that was just cringe.
When he said, I thought you guys. He said, I thought you guys wanted to face. I thought global fans wanted Arsenal versus Barcelona, but you still want your cold nights in Stoke. We got it wrong.
That's condescending, but no, it was. But you know what the funniest thing is? You can just tell his knowledge of football's not there because Stoke in the Championship.
Exactly. You don't even know
he just has no knowledge of English football. He has no knowledge of anything.
No,
what he's trying
just
to say there is you lot want to be. No, I get that, but come on, it was patronising, but as well, just have some knowledge.
The only reason he said that is because it was on the banner.
I know what he means, but I'm gonna take. I know what he means, but I'm gonna take it out of context by saying you want us in the Championship because I don't like you and I want you out of the club. So fuck you, and your stupid statement just backfired on you because you just turn out like a patronising prick.
Exactly. He probably doesn't even know Stoke ain't in the fucking Premier League, bro. When it was said,
he probably thinks Stoke's like a restaurant or something. Like, come on, he knows where Stoke is.
The worst thing is when he said it, he only said it because someone in his PR team has seen the Chelsea protest. They saw the banner and they said, "Right, refer something to this. Get on that, like because that's what they want." It's not like he said it with a smirk or sarcastically or anything. He's being a dick, brother. He's just clueless, fam. Fuck that guy, bro, man.
Yo, as much as we hate these guys, we gotta realize they're not going nowhere.
Nah, I don't know. I'm keeping faith, bro.
They are when Daniel Ek comes in, bro. When the King Thierry Henry rids us of this tyranny.
Yeah, all right. Just to Vibes FC, all right. Fair play, yeah. You might moan because he's taking 2 billion, and I get it. And you lot got your leaky roof, and you got all of these kind of things there, yeah. But bro, you man are spending big peas, bro. Like, all right, if it's not the right profile of player, then that would mean that it's Woodward spending your money wrong, innit? Right? So then therefore, fair play. If you're going to get the Glazers out, all right, cool. Because he hasn't hired the right people in place to do the things that you need for your club. But these men are putting money on the table and saying, yo, here's that and here's that. Bro, we have none of that. We don't have that. It's not just money. I know.
You know what the thing is, bro? Let's not divide by comparing. Let's just they have their own situation. Because at the end of the day, if we were making the same kind of money as them, I believe Kroenke's would probably still spend. It's the fact that when they bought the club, bro, these guys bought the club knowing that they didn't have to spend. The people who owned the club before they came in told them the Arsenal way is not to spend too much money. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
So what benefit?
Exactly. This is where it needs to adapt. The Arsenal way is not a thing anymore.
You have to ask yourself what benefit.
In the comments, yeah, if you're gonna disrespect me, can you come up with something better than fucking DT, blood? Seriously, do you know how many times I've heard that since 2015 before I even got on YouTube?
Cal, don't worry about them, man.
Oh, but just ignore them.
I'm not worried.
I'm
waiting for a comment to upset me when I'm seeing DT.
Listen, what benefit is he to us then? Tell me.
But you know I thrive off these shit, bro. This is what I thrive off, bro. You know me, fam. I love it.
He's not putting any money in the club. Listen, he's not putting. Hold on, Cam. Hold on. He's not putting any money in the club. He's not investing in infrastructure around the club, whether that's local, whatever. He's not doing nothing whatsoever. So all he's doing is he's just there as a standstill owner who's using the club as a cash cow to fund his American dream. That's it. He benefits more of us than we will ever benefit of him.
Yep.
Pathetic, like,
this is where I quickly bring up the Glazers. I know. Yeah, go on.
Okay. So when Kroenke arrived, 1 second.
Kroenke arrived. Dean left, and from that day, Arsenal were redesigned and rebranded.
Literally, right? And then that's the article, and the article was saying, "Oh no," because it was supposed to go through this whole paragraph, but it only read that part. So the rest of the paragraph obviously is talking about how Arsenal got rebranded, how when he left, we said this whole thing, how we were trying to compete with Bayern Munich, and we were trying to buy the best players that we currently can't afford, like Messi and Ronaldo and everything else, right? How there's numerous quotes from
that was a banging goal, you know. So I just saw Leicester's goal, you know.
What? Yeah, Iheanacho, he went mad.
He's on a mad
He
thing.
has 12 goals in the last 9
Oh yeah,
games.
just to
Arsenal
address
have
this,
been
yeah. Any Arsenal
redesigned and
fans saying pick
rebranded,
Nacho,
not
get
for us
just
the
throw up.
supporter, but purely for the corporates.
Fuck off. Who said that?
Decisions at Arsenal are made
Yeah,
purely
people were saying
from a
that today.
financial perspective rather than any pursuit of sporting success. It feels more like we're supporting a financial institution than one of the country's leading football clubs.
That's the facts of the situation.
Was that Henry?
That is Herb by Herb Army.
Oh! Now I just saw Nacho's goal. My bad. I was thinking about his first goal, bro.
Yeah. All right, let me get this on the screen for the people who want to read it themselves, right?
Bangers and mashing tea and that.
You guys ready? Okay, yeah. Let me just mute you guys for a second. All right, so this is what I was reading. This is what I want you guys to read, people. I'm gonna have it speak and read it for you.
Together, Wenger and Dean were a formidable force, but since his departure, Wenger has been firefighting alone, often defending the indefensible, and the damage it has done in football terms is immeasurable. The direct consequences for gaining Kroenke and losing Dean are there for us all to see. The promised jam tomorrow is not being delivered and isn't even in the loading bay waiting to be processed. Arsenal have been redesigned and rebranded, not for us the supporter, but purely for it. The important decisions at Arsenal are made purely from a financial perspective rather than any pursuit of sporting success. It feels more like we're supporting a financial institution than one of the country's leading football clubs.
I didn't need that guy to tell me that at all. I think we can all pretty much see that. That's very, very clear to see. Like we can all see that with our own eyes, isn't it? So there's nothing I didn't know already what I picked up from that, to be honest with you. But at least it's in writing, I guess, isn't it? But,
yeah.
Miguel, I'm gonna jump over. You could have me back in because my headphones ain't working.
Yeah. So yeah, my take is I don't blame the Kroenkes for putting us in this decision simply by themselves. I blame a lot of people who helped lead to this situation.
Yeah, but the thing is, Miguel, what that article is not saying is that probably before Kroenke made that bid or he presented his idea to take over and stuff like that, he would have said, we are going to get Arsenal back. We're going to maintain the position we're at whilst still financially being viable and stuff like that.
Hear this. This is Ian Wright's take on if David Dean was still at the club right now. This is Ian Wright's take on this.
I wish man had a really
departure as follows. I know the players aren't happy. I know Thierry Henry's not happy. We're talking about a man, David Dean, who goes into the dressing room after every single game, shakes every player by the hand and who knows all the youth team players. Thierry Henry claimed that David Dean's departure as vice chairman had dismayed him and left him in no doubt that it was time to move on.
Shit, he was instrumental in convincing some
of
the
world's
biggest
I'm gone, man. But
Yo,
fuck David Dean anyway, man.
What's your take on David Dean being leaving? That's
fuck
the moment.
Fuck David Dean, man. Fuck David Dean. Man, they sold our soul, fam. Sold our soul.
Literally.
Joke.
I have a good
one. Later.
Yo, guys, my take is we're gonna bring this back to this season and everything else. Short-term solution. Everyone's saying Arteta out now.
Nah, that's it. All of that. Like, I'm not getting back on that shit again, man. Just stop, bro. Stop. Just stop.
You know, David Dean sold to Usmanov, yeah, but you know ITV sold to Stan Kroenke.
What?
Did you know that?
ITV?
Didn't David Dean bring in Kroenke?
ITV's Stan Kroenke's first 10% shares came from ITV by buying ITV shares.
Wow. Yeah, it was 9.9.
David Dean's a dickhead though.
Fuck man.
The guy moved us from Highbury to the Emirates for literally no reason. Like there just is no reason. You know, we're not competing with the world's elite. So what was the point? That's just the bottom line of it.
And
Big up Dizzy, man. You're on your game still, bro. Big up.
All right, yo, guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap up, guys. Everyone in the chat, do me a favor. Check out Gunner later. CK, have a good one, bro. Big up to you, Gunner Express, guys. Don't forget, check out Gunner Express's channel. He has a YouTube channel called The Gunner Express. Go check that out, guys.
Big up, bro.
You got my guy Cam doing his thing on his channel called Cam ODS, and he's on Flawless's channel called Sarcasm City TV. He has Arsenal show.
Before you get me off, yeah. People, you're obviously new to me, innit? Yeah, in the chat, innit? For the people who actually do know me, like, you know, see me, innit? You don't see me. This is not me triggered, by the way. Like I said, come back and see me on other streams and you'll understand this is me, bruv. And everything you said is just bullshit, fam. Like I said, bruv, make better things up like DT and that. Man says shook, bruv. You're shook yet your fucking camera. You haven't even got a picture, bruv. And I'm shook. Man, get out of here, blood.
Yeah. What are you saying, Shucks?
Yo, big up the chat, man. I see like there was over 200 people in here at one time. That is fucking massive, man. So if any of you lot are still in here and have not liked and subscribed, fucking get on that, man. Ibgal was doing bits, man. And we're all here, man. We're all here just having look, everyone got a financial lesson today. Where else do you get that on YouTube, bruv, man? You're talking about, you come through Arsenal football, talking about Daniel EK and that, and then you end up learning about business, finance, equity, assets, and all of them things. Subscribe to the channel, man. Get out of here, bro. But yeah, I love my guy. Thanks for having me on again, my guy.
Shows just how good Android can be.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Yo, it's like mad FaceTime right now, bro.
There you go. And then, yo, guys, big up to everybody watching. Big up to everybody watching. What I'm gonna do is to get us out, I'm gonna play a little bit of that the protest video, so you guys can check that part out. And honestly, I absolutely love the protest so much, and everything about it. Seeing all the fans, seeing everyone united, seeing everyone come together, and we're gonna have to do it again more. We're gonna have to do it more and more often. Get these guys out, and you know what? It's just. I had more fun at the protest than I would actually have watching the game, because that was the most I've seen us united, and I just haven't seen fans in a long time. So let me just share this little segment from this video, and you guys can go check out the rest of the video on my channel. I'm gonna just share the screen right now. 1 second, and I'm gonna bring the guys back in for this part too, just so they can enjoy themselves for a couple seconds before we go. So yeah, if you guys want, you can go check out the rest of the video. This is just a quick little short clip. Hey guys, EGTV. Don't forget to subscribe, people.
All right, peace, guys. Yeah, I'm here an hour and a half early, and as you can see,
we were there early, me and Cam, you know.
To try to talk
I saw that.
The game goes forward, and they don't block people. And let me just show you guys what's happening as we speak. I don't know what the hell Samuel is doing at this moment, but with Cam and his megaphone. Good times, good times.
Man dropped the pylon, said never again.
Doing his thing. You can tell he's
Look, you're gonna see him drop the pylon in a second.
But yeah, this was fun. And you know what? There's more to come. As you can
look,
see,
he just drops the pylon and walks away.
Fuck that shit, bro. I've got the real thing.
You see the little kid that bits it up as well.
Kroenke out. What do you think about the fact that they said they're trying to build a bridge, bro?
Build a bridge with who, bro? You're not building a bridge with nobody. Your bridge is non-existent, bro. Your bridge is made out of sticks and stones, bro. That's it, bro. They're gonna fuck you.
Come on. Iggy, what you gotta
This
say?
kid's a legend.
This kid, bro.
He's gone down. There's no way I'm letting this club fall to pieces. I've been an Arsenal supporter 12 years, and I'm told I've got fucking better IQ than Kroenke himself.
Yo, what happened there, bro?
Tell him. And what do you think of Kroenke?
Shit.
And what do you think of shit?
Kroenke.
That's all right.
Come on.
I don't know I clearly don't know the same.
What do you say, man?
I found my guy.
What do you think about Kroenke, bro?
Oh shit.
What do you think we're gonna do today?
Hopefully, set the message across, loud and clear. We don't want you no more. It's time to go. Sell the club. Give us our fucking up.
And then this is when things started kicking off.
Oh, that's so crazy, man. I'm pissed I weren't there, man.
Yeah, and I got my guy Turkish. Right. There was then I got Thug Dad. Oh, adverts.
You adverts.
That's how you get. That's how you get
promoting and that.
None of that. No free promos up in here. Keep it moving.
Advert. Oh, bro.
Dizzy saying I violated him. How?
Oh man, you guys are.
His own video gets copyrighted by his own video.
Can I just ask real quick? Why are people in the comments? Why are people violating a 12-year-old kid? Like he's 12, man.
Innit? Leave him, man.
No,
Yeah, he probably does get more girls than him, bruv. Me, bruv. Bruv, he was out here, bruv. Big up to that kid, fam. Let him have
Yo,
more
he was the
girls
only
than
one
you, bruv.
chanting when we got there. He was the only one chanting.
Bruv, he was non-stop, bruv.
He had over 400 people in his Instagram live video. He showed me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, do you know what? Yeah, look, the only thing that was like not annoying, but like I accepted it because it was like we've all been there as kids, innit? Yeah, it was like it seemed like he was like not begging, but like trying too much to be on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like he was,
yeah.
Because his friends there. But like I said, we've all been there as kids, innit? So I couldn't blame him. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was funny though, bro. I thought it was hell.
What do you guys think about the chants? The chants were legendary.
Oh yeah, subscribe to him. He's a legend, mate.
Yeah, I saw this guy's vlog as well, fam.
You know what? I can't even lie to you. Up until about 3 weeks ago, I didn't even know who that guy was.
Trust. Up until Sunday, yesterday. Up until yesterday, I didn't know who he was.
Yo, I found Troops. Look, is that Troops? Wait.
Troops is American,
Him, obviously, but just watch. For a second, I thought it was Troops. Is that Troops?
Oh yeah, looks like it's
That's Troops, no?
I mean, that's a better lookalike Troops than the one that Spurs fan showed at the Spurs protest.
Ah, yeah, that was fucked. That was so fucked. That was fucked.
Okay, yo, this guy lost his head.
Everyone's saying me and Dan need to have a rap battle. You know how to make it mad, bro. I wouldn't even waste my fucking time, bro.
Advert.
Get off, bro.
Quick, don't get copyrighted by your own video, bro.
You know what? You need to activate your free trial on the premium card.
Get an ad blocker for your own videos, bro.
You know what the worst thing is? I swear to God, yeah, I'm fed up with adverts. I actually pay for YouTube, bro. I paid the $10.
Did you pay for it?
Yeah, I pay for it, bro.
You know the thing is, if I took the video, the part where I thought it was Troops, and I posted on Twitter, it would go mad, you know.
It'll blow. It'll bust up, bro. It'll mash up.
Yeah. I don't know.
Bro, everyone's going in on me, bro. I'm seeing Harry say my teeth.
Oh, yeah. Go check out my guy. Yo, go check out my guy, bro. Free advert for him, too. My guy.
Big up Vibes FC, man. You kill me in these chats. Dizzy and Vibes, yeah. I swear, in these chats, yeah, these man are doing the most.
My guy's saying cringe. What's cringe? I'm so confused. People just say they throw this.
People just hating, man.
Nah, man said that's the Hindi. That's the what?
Jihadi tubes. That's fucking
like Dizzy, yeah. Who's this me take them in a minute? I want say it out loud, innit, Dizzy? Well, not say it out loud, you know actually, but type it out loud.
Nah, Dizzy's my guy, bro.
Type it out loud. Type it out. That's how you type it out.
He's in the Twitter group chat. You do realize that, right?
Bro, why don't Dizzy come on stream?
I know. That's why I wanted to type out loud, bro.
You need to bring Dizzy on stream, bro.
Where's man like Drawn by Dre?
Oh, man, he was in before. He was in before still.
Anyways, yo, we're gonna
everyone was saying let him speak.
Oh, man, Guna Express. Oh, Slim Shady, you gonna have
yeah.
I'll take that, man.
People in the chat. Everyone in the chat.
Nah, they're talking about Danny. That bread, Danny.
Nah.
What's your favorite number, guys? Guys, what's your favorite number?
Oh shit.
Football number, obviously.
Shirt number.
Yeah.
10, bro. 10.
10? 4 for Cam. Yeah. What about you, Gunner Express?
10, Maradona, man. Best ever
did. 7?
Oh, are you, sorry, I didn't hear you say football number.
Yeah. I thought you said 4, like for a center back. Man said 69.
My lucky number is 4.
That's the guy that was watching porn earlier, bro.
My lucky number is 4, but my football number would be 10 because of Bergkamp.
Hey, it's Drawn by Dre. He's back, man.
Man said
Yeah,
Saliba.
my guy, man.
Yo, on the low ski, Saliba, Suck and Swallow Saliba said 8.
8-3.
Wait, what?
8-3.
What was that name, bro?
You've just got clipped, innit?
Nah, it's cool.
You've just got clipped, bro. You've just got clipped.
Gal.
You're going viral tomorrow, my guy.
Oh no.
Who? What happened?
You hear what you just said?
Going viral tomorrow, my guy.
What did you say?
I got baited. I got
I'm
baited.
not repeating that.
Yo, here.
I
This is
do
his
it.
name. Go
I
check
do
it out,
it.
Cam. What's his name?
Oh
Look at
my
his
god,
face.
Ego, come on, man.
Yo, so my
Come on,
basketball number is 22. My football number was 7, right? Because I was a winger, and then yeah.
Yeah, 10, man. Maradona, best footballer.
I've had so many different
ever.
numbers. I've had 5, I've had 7, I've had 22, I've had 81 for American football. I have had so many numbers, man. But yeah,
The reason why I'm 10, yeah, is because I don't know, some of the best players that I've seen in it have all had that number, bro. Like they just do it. Like, you know what I mean?
who's your favorite player of all time?
My guy just said Igal
Favorite player?
Yeah. Yo, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna wrap
You even
this
have
up.
to ask me what my favorite player.
Oh my god.
Man said, "What NBA team do you follow? Are you? Where have you been?"
He follows LA Lakers.
LA Rams.
That's an NFL team, bro, not NBA.
Man said LA Rams, bro.
That's how you know. Outside of this sport,
Denver Nuggets. He's a Nuggets fan.
They're Denver Nuggets. That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, guys, it's time to tell you guys about the beef. How the hell did I get into a beef with this random girl?
Oh, yeah, that was so funny, you know.
Who?
That was so funny.
That guy is. You know what? You need to stop showing him attention because he is tapped.
No,
the girl.
Not him.
Oh, the
That'd be a big.
That was so funny, man.
Yeah.
Bro, that was so funny, bro. When I saw it, yeah, I just bust up laughing. I was like, who are you?
You know what?
Let me. I did a video on
this.
Look, I did an Instagram video on this. So check this out, people.
You didn't even diss her, bro. That's the funny thing.
Look, I did. Where is it? Where's my sound?
There's no sound. I don't even have TikTok, man. Yeah, let me see this. Still.
Where there's a bit mad much though is that Cardi B. That's all he said.
Why is there no sound?
I said stop beefing girls.
Listen, he can. Rather than stop beefing.
I'm not beefing girls, bro.
This chat has been killer today, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The chat is.
If you guys want to see the rest of the video, you can check it out there.
Oh my god.
This chat's been so sick today. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man.
You guys are loving this too much. Why is it not showing? Oh, you gotta click on the reel. Okay, there it is. So I go to reel. I click on the reel. It's still not working.
So I'm saying, Dizzy, you fucked up, man. You should have came on today, my guy. You should have came on, bro.
Vibes just said, I don't want to be involved in haram, bro. I closed my eyes.
It's not haram. I'm literally telling a story.
It is man, too funny, man.
I'm telling you, the chat has been lit today, bro. There's still 127 people here, bro. Like, this is mad, bro. That is sick, man. That is wicked, man. Hey, big up the chat, man.
Yo, so long story short,
moving
mad, and I just needed to set some things straight because I genuinely don't know who she was. I did not mean to take shots at her. I didn't even realize Kendall.
You didn't even take a shot at her, bro. All you said was
take a shot, though. It wasn't even a shot, though. You just said about the hair.
It wasn't even a shot. It was more like, is that all you said was, is that Cardi B?
Yeah, but yo,
she must have beef with her. She must hate her or something.
Yo, I don't know.
Cardi B must have fucked her up or something, bro.
Something
personal that's happened with her and Cardi B, fam. Because to be so kicked off by just saying, is that Cardi B? Like,
I only know one song from her, and she's featuring with the next guy. And the only reason I know the tune is because Maya Jama was on a radio.
She featured with Lil Jon.
She raps.
Yeah, she
I
raps.
just thought she was like a I don't know, fam. Just one of them Instagram models who think they made it because they got a tick.
No, yeah, she raps in it. Like she's got one tune with one guy.
don't know what happened. This is what happened. So I messaged.
Yeah, let me see this.
I messaged Kendall and I said, "Yo, red hair is a bit much, but is that Cardi B though?" right? Then it escalated to her saying, "There's always a personal opinion." Right? Meanwhile, stuck in the door and shit. Never been the same since. And then you say corny ass with an opinion, irrelevant. The hair is orange now. Carry on, right? So
wow.
I seen this and I said, clearly you care too much of what others people think about you. Have a great day.
Great day. Nice.
And then next thing you know, blocky.
No, she carried on though.
I joined the club because Benzino blocked me, innit?
And then
Benzino blocked me on Twitter, innit?
And then I'm like, never heard of you. Have a great day, right? So before I said never heard of you, had a great day, I put this out. I said, "What rappers?"
That's sick. That's sick.
Like, what's wrong with these rappers? But I'm not even a rapper, though, right?
Not even a rapper.
I got 2 rappers on my case.
That guy, man. That guy is so.
And then she's still moving mad. She tried to say, "Yo," she's defending women. I'm like, what did I say about you?
For beautiful women all the time. Is that what we're doing?
I said, go back to the tweet. Go back to the tweet.
The red hair is a bit much. She's saying it's been hilarious. Men that come for beautiful women all the time.
Is that really what makes you feel better? Putting down the women they would never have a chance with.
I mean, yeah, of course. Of course, the girl has no chance with that girl. The girl's married, like.
True. Facts.
Like,
nah, she's.
No, it's the other way around. She has no chance with me, bro.
Yeah.
She's the one that's single.
Like, bro, you're the one that's married, fam. Who is she, fam? She's the one that's out here single, bruv.
Anyways. Then I proceeded to say, during Ramadan gossip, what do you call it? What was it? What did I say? Oh, you know that meme where the guy says, "Oh, I don't have time for this now."
Yeah. Oh, the kid in it.
Yeah. Anyways, it was good times, good vibes, hilarious. And you know what? Majority of people said to me, if it makes you feel any better, Igal, I did not know who she was either. So
she's not. Wait. So Igal, back to the question of who's your favorite footballer of all time. That was an interesting question.
Yeah, that was a really interesting question. But yo,
it doesn't have to be the best, yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Anyway,
killing me today. You know,
that was it. Done.
Behind that little banner thing, yeah, I was like this. Oh,
yeah, in it,
bro. Good request. On the low, I'm just gonna end this.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies and gentlemen. EGTV, you already know. And if you're on your phone, it's even easier. Press that like button for me. And you know what? Subscribe.